The Clever Fox and the Wise Goat. Deep in the heart of the lush, green jungle, where sunlight filtered through the thick canopy and the air buzzed with the sounds of life, there lived a clever fox named Ravi. Ravi was known far and wide for his cunning ways. He could talk his way out of trouble, trick other animals into sharing their food, and always seemed to have a plan. But Ravi had one problem. He was always hungry. No matter how much he ate, his stomach growled for more. Not far from Ravi's den, in a rocky outcrop surrounded by thorny bushes, lived a wise old goat named Mira. Mira was a mother of 3 playful kids, Bella, Luna, and Max. She was fiercely protective of her babies and had raised them to be cautious and alert. Mira knew the jungle was full of dangers, and she had taught her kids to stay close to the safety of their rocky home. One day, as Ravi wandered through the jungle, his stomach rumbling louder than ever, he caught sight of Mira's kids playing near the edge of the thorny bushes. His eyes gleamed with hunger. Those little goats would make a fine meal, he thought, licking his lips. But he knew Mira was no fool. He would need a clever plan to get to them. Ravi approached the rocky outcrop, his tail swishing behind him. "Good day, Mira," he called out, his voice dripping with false sweetness. "How are you and your lovely children today?" Mira narrowed her eyes. She had never trusted Ravi, and his sudden friendliness made her even more suspicious. "We're fine, Ravi," she replied curtly. "What do you want?" "Oh, nothing," Ravi said, feigning innocence. "I just wanted to warn you about the terrible storm that's coming. The birds told me it's going to be the worst storm this jungle has ever seen. Your rocky home won't be safe. You should come with me to my den. It's much safer there." Mira glanced at the clear blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. She knew Ravi was lying, but she decided to play along. "That's very kind of you, Ravi," she said, her voice calm. "But we'll be fine here. We've weathered many storms before." Ravi's smile faltered, but he quickly recovered. "Oh, but this storm is different," he insisted. "It's going to flood the entire jungle. You and your kids will drown if you stay here. Please, let me help you." Mira pretended to consider his offer. "Well, if the storm is that bad, maybe we should come with you," she said slowly. "But first, I need to gather some food for the journey. Would you mind watching my kids while I go look for some grass?" Ravi's eyes lit up. This was even better than he had hoped. "Of course, Mira," he said, trying to hide his excitement. "I'll take good care of them." As soon as Mira was out of sight, Ravi turned to the kids with a wicked grin. "Come here, little ones," he said, his voice dripping with malice. "I've got a special game for us to play." But before Ravi could take a single step toward them, Mira's voice rang out from behind him. "I wouldn't do that if I were you, Ravi." Ravi spun around to see Mira standing there, her eyes blazing with anger. Behind her stood a group of strong, muscular wild boars, Mira's friends. They had been hiding nearby, waiting for her signal. "You thought you could trick me, Ravi," Mira said, her voice steady. "But I know your tricks, and I'll never let you harm my children." Ravi's heart raced as he realized he had been outsmarted. He turned to run, but the boars blocked his path. With no way out, Ravi dropped to the ground, whimpering. "Please, Mira," he begged. "I was just hungry. I didn't mean any harm." Mira looked down at him, her expression softening slightly. "Hunger is no excuse for cruelty, Ravi," she said. "If you're truly sorry, I'll let you go this time. But if you ever come near my family again, you'll regret it." Ravi nodded frantically, then scrambled to his feet and bolted into the jungle, his tail between his legs. He didn't stop running until he was far away from Mira and her kids. From that day on, Ravi never dared to go near Mira's family again. He had learned a valuable lesson, that even the cleverest fox is no match for a mother's love and wisdom. And Mira's kids grew up knowing that as long as they stuck together and listened to their mother, they would always be safe. The jungle returned to its peaceful rhythm, and the story of the clever fox and the wise goat became a legend, passed down from generation to generation as a reminder that true strength lies not in cunning, but in courage and love.